Hi, everyone. It's Linda G, and I'm here with my buds, Tana.
Hi.
Hi, Tana. She moved to Florida. She's living out there now, so she's not close to us like she used to be, or to me. But she's doing good in Florida.
I missed you very much, though.
I know, but it sounds like it's going well.
It's been really nice.
Yeah. So needless to say, she has specials. I said, girl, we'll get you up here on YouTube. She's got a lot of fun things, so I'll let her begin.
Well, first of all, I did a flash sale. It was like I guess it was right around Black Friday kind of time this last year. And I went on the channel and I shared with you guys that I had that going on. And there was just an overwhelming response. And the thing that touched my heart the most, honestly, Linda, is people have been reaching out to me, and like a lot of people. And they said specifically, they said, Tana, I wouldn't have been able to do a reading if it wasn't for, your offer, basically. And it made this impact on me, or this
Oh,
occurred
that's
because
wonderful.
of it.
Yes.
And it just touched me. Like, it just really touched me. And I started feeling like that. I mean, why would it be wrong to not just do that again? I don't always feel guided to do a bunch of specials back to back or anything, but this time it's like people would say something and I would know in my heart that I would need to do it again. I wanted to do it again. So
Right.
long story short, I know it's like kind of close to the last one I did because it was in October or November, but I'm going to run another flash sale, which is going to go on now through Sunday, which is
Okay.
going to be half off of all of my readings. And so there's general readings. There's a couple other offerings that are more specific, but really it's just your time. You can spend it however you want.
Right.
And then I'll remind people that I do specialize. I know you're the great medium. I am not as good a medium as some mediums that I know, but where I stand out maybe is I love doing timelines, future predictions.
Okay.
And I have
I'm not good at that at all.
Would you believe I'm getting just a slew of emails that are like, you got this right on.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, you said the guy from Brazil was going to call, and he did, and now my daughter's out there and they're getting married, and
Oh my God.
all these amazing things and so I don't know, maybe I'm just on fire right now. Maybe people are just
maybe Florida fits you as far as reading. Florida,
yeah, or maybe people are just being really kind with like the feedback that they're taking the time to give me. But long story short, things have been on the rise with my timeline. So anyways, if that's something, if the price, or you feel like you can connect with me energetically and you feel guided to do it, or the timelines is a sexy thing, then I have this offer. If you go to my website, everything's marked down until Sunday, so you don't need a coupon code or anything. It's just marked down, and then you can make your appointment, and you can make your appointment now for any time. And then last time I did, a couple of people actually booked like a general reading and an intuitive coaching session, or one for them, one for their husband, or something like that. So if you feel like you want to book a couple, that's totally fine with me. Just choose your date.
And those of you know that I'm retiring the end of this month for readings, not for YouTube. I'll be giving away free readings, but I'm booked through December 2022. So it's good to have people out there that, especially ones you can afford.
Yeah, I just God, I've loved serving everybody so much. It's been like, I mean, readings are always good. I always feel very connected to people, like I do, but something about this last round has just been so, I mean, since the last time I went on your channel, everyone's just been so, I've just connected so deeply with everybody.
Right. Everybody's really usually very kind.
And it's just been a really like a win-win, and it just made me feel so good. And I'm like, how can that be wrong? I want to do that again. So
there you go. There you go.
So
and tell me what you were saying about the love thing.
Oh, okay. The love thing. All right. So, all right, here's the tea. You ready for it? Y'all are gonna like this. Y'all are gonna like this. So I don't read world issues as much really at all. Like I know you focus quite a bit on that, Linda, and some of the people on your channel do that. I tend to focus a little bit more just on people, just in my practice. So I only notice like trends when people's timelines are repeating over and over. And I see a pattern. I'm like, oh my gosh, why is like the last 30 people I read have this pattern, right? And I think it's because we are affected by the outside world, right? And so we do have this offering that we all are going through, right? We're a collective. So anyways, the thing that's really fun that I wanted to tell you is about love and romance, believe it or not. So I've been getting a pattern and I've been seeing it for almost 6 months now. And I've been asking Spirit about it, and they've been sprinkling information here or there about this. Okay, so basically the second half of this year, roughly give or take, and this will apply for everyone just a little differently. And some people won't apply to at all, and then some people it'll be a major thing. But like the pattern is very saturated. Where I keep seeing for people, the second half of this year, romance is blooming and love is thriving. And we're talking about new relationships, meeting people, this kind of thing. And why Spirit is telling me that it's happening, you'll love this, is because I think in some cases, whether our society is getting a little more socialized at that time, or people are just naturally finding ways to more comfortably socialize, within their own life, like maybe something out the outside hasn't changed, but I'm thinking something in the outside might change because I just see the pattern of so many. Anyways, people that are looking for love, like let's say they were single before COVID, right? They probably stayed single during COVID, right?
Right.
And a lot of the men did too. And meanwhile, during this time, we're realizing, oh, I really wish I had somebody. And we're no longer being superficial about, oh, they have to look this way or they have to be this, right? We're boiling down our very simple intent to connect with a good, kind person.
Right.
Right. And so what Spirit has told me is that when we start turning ourselves loose and being more social, we all have a burning desire for romance.
Right.
And because so
Except
many
me.
people, except you, and maybe me, but for those who decided during COVID that was something that they missed,
Right.
men included, right?
There's a lot of them out there. Yeah.
Right. If they decided that was something that they missed, they're more motivated when they get back out there to be brave, to give a compliment, to approach a woman, to, be friendly and connect. Genuine connection will be so high on our list of priorities because we've missed some of it for so long.
Right.
That Spirit is telling me that people are going to be a little braver and a little bit from head to heart dropped in as far as like what they're looking for. They want a good feeling with a good person. They're no longer worried about you being perfect or you having the skinny body or it's a real Midas touch time for love. And that's the second half of the year ish, give or take. Like I could just keep seeing this pattern basically. And a lot of people are going to be starting to date someone, and it's not just going to be like dating, it's going to be that genuine connection that I talked about, a connection that could have been a ship's passing in the night if no one was brave, but people are making it a priority to connect, and so that will be the result.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, even people that have been single I read somebody the other day, and I don't just tell everybody romance is coming. There's plenty of times where I'm like, to be honest, I don't see it. Not like you can't create it from scratch, but to be honest, I don't see the momentum moving in that direction yet. Right. So I don't just tell everybody there's love. But I had somebody the other day who they had been single for almost 20 years. And they were asking about love. And I said, you're asking because something has shifted in you. And this is the time frame I saw for them, like so many others. And I said, just remember, the priority of wanting that connection, and then go participate in the world as if that's a priority, and you will be brave. And if someone approaches you and gives you a compliment, you will continue the conversation. And these are the moments that it just becomes easier than it may have ever been.
Right. Because people were just busy worrying about themselves and just trying to exist.
Yeah. But so many people are aware of what they want. And if that's what it is, it seems to be so right that person kind of sets themselves up for success opens up. And again, I see people being a lot braver when it comes to just even starting a conversation. So
Right.
all of this makes a big enough difference. And I see the critical mass shifting where people looking for love are like finding it at the second half of this year, even after a long time, if that's their case. So
Exactly.
anyway, I thought that was
Exactly.
fun. So if you're in the mood for love, you're coming up on a real important time where just that'll be the energy of the collective. And it's a good time to, go participate in that energy.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's
That's
really nice.
wonderful.
Yeah.
So, and then tell me about, you were doing another, you were going to offer some sort of classes.
Oh yeah. So the last time I was on with you guys, I mentioned that I had a little website called freeoracledeck.com. So I published a couple decks, but I have this, I remembered to grab it. This Oracle deck, it's called the Psychic Development Oracle deck. And so it's really fun. It helps you practice your abilities while you're using it. So
Wow.
it's really cool. It's like I think I just pulled up the mediumship card, professional practice. There's all sorts of really great ways to use this. And if you love Oracle decks like me, and you're interested in this, I have this little website called freeoracledeck.com. And what it is you pay the packing and shipping, which is $16. That's the cost of me getting the deck to you. And then it's a wash. So it's like, I'm not making any money off of that, but I'm gifting you that. And then there's a couple things. So there's a couple other offers for like super lower prices on my products if you want those. No pressure if you're not into doing any online courses or training, you can bypass that. But I just added free to, if you get an Oracle deck, I recorded an hour-long training called an Oracle Reader Quick Start. And it's all about like getting an Oracle deck, knowing how to care for it, knowing how to read it. I talk about reversals, I talk about spreads, I talk about all of this. It's an hour long. It's really good. It's pretty. And it's free. It just cut like you pay $16, you get the deck in the mail, you get the training, and then you get an offer for some other stuff if you want it. There's good stuff in there.
Yeah.
And uh anyways, it's on there now, but a lot of people from the last video had purchased the deck before I added that training. So I wanted to tell you guys, if you were on last time and you ordered your deck, you see the cat in the tree?
Oh.
If you were on last time and you ordered your deck and it was before I added this training, I'm sending out an email over the next couple of days where you're going to get a link to that training just for free from me.
Right.
So anyways, look out for that if you've already done it, or if you're interested in participating, I'll give Linda the link, but it's freeoracledeck.com. And then readings can be booked at my website, which is tananewberry.com. I'll give that to Linda as well.
Yeah, it'll all be in the link below, you guys.
Yep. And I'm here to serve you, whether you do, want an Oracle deck, or you want some training, or you want to hook up with me and see a timeline or talk about your intuitive gifts. It's been my absolute pleasure just to be so like saturated in my appointments lately and being so energetically with you guys.
Did you get through all those appointments you had? You had so many.
I still have, I think a few weeks to a month left with some spots here and there in between. So if you're going on and booking after you see this video, it might be like next month that you're booking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got through them all. Even though I got sick for a hot minute, I had to reschedule like a week of appointments. I'm pretty much caught up, and
That's the hard part if you get sick.
I know I got sick for like 2.5 weeks.
Oh my God. Did you get COVID?
I think I got the Omicron or whatever they call it.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't as terrible, but it's still.
I didn't have any breathing problems. It just, the funk that I did have was like lingering and lingering and lingering.
It just doesn't want to go.
It just wouldn't quit. But I got back to everybody like the very next week. And so it was fine. And so anyways, I just love you guys. I wanted to come on here.
Oh, we love you too, Tana. I'm just so happy to hear you're doing good. What's your game plan down the road? You're trying to get yourself sorted in Florida. Is Florida your mainstay, or are you thinking about going someplace else?
It's so funny. that this whole time I've been waiting for spirit to give me the big booming burning bush message. And for so long when I was traveling, I wasn't getting it. And I was so concerned, like, not that I wasn't in tune, because like I know I'm in tune,
You're
but
in
like,
tune.
why is there no burning bush here? I should know where to be. And when I got to Florida, I got the closest to that. And I think I'm here for mom. I do think that one of my next moves will be Hawaii. I really still want to go to Hawaii. And I have a friend who moved there. And I'd like to go to Hawaii, but I don't actually, almost like I sense that next, but I don't sense it really close. So I think I'm here until then.
Okay.
I
And
think I'm here for a
you're in
while.
Florida now, so anybody that could send you a message or so like-minded people you could meet out there that you
Oh
could
yeah.
talk to.
If anybody's out here, please trust me. I need to make some friends and get out of the house. So please, if you're around, I'll pay you to babysit me. I'll buy the dinner. I'll buy the coffee.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. A lot of places out in Benicia are different now. They closed that cafe across the street for a street cafe.
That's so sad. That place was so wonderful.
We had some good hanging grounds out there.
Yeah.
That Bella something is still there, but I used to
Yeah.
love eating there. I'm going to go out there again. I get hungry just thinking about it.
I know you, and you got to do it while you can, because you never know like what's happening to these businesses. It's here today, gone tomorrow sometimes. So yeah, that's a beautiful restaurant. You should get out
Yeah.
there.
The thing is, people are having a hard time hiring anybody.
Yeah, I
So,
know. It's just a funky time for us, but um I do believe I'm gonna be here in Florida. I'm looking forward to getting back to the beaches, but it's a little cool right now. So
right.
in a couple months I'll
Oh,
go
I
be a
bet, is the
bunny
beach
again.
is beautiful in Florida? I know the
Oh my
water's a
God.
little warmer.
It's gorgeous.
Wow.
I stopped on the way here in Pensacola, which is a little far away from Orlando. It's kind of like west of it. But I, I mean, it's my mother and the beaches. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Okay.
Because I love spending time with my mom right now. She missed her kids.
You and her are very close.
My mom and I are very close. I'm close with my dad too, actually. I have two incredible parents, really.
Yeah. Yeah. But I seen you and your mom in action.
Yeah, she's one of my besties.
Yeah. You guys, and it helps that you're at their house because they travel back and
Yep,
then you take care of the animals.
I do. I have animal
So,
duty.
oh, this is exciting, girlfriend. So I'll get the links of what to put on the below while I load this up. And
Okay.
is there anything else you needed to say?
Just, everybody just keep your head up. I know that times have been hard for a lot of us. I know that a lot of the clients that I've spoken to are struggling with kind of knowing how things will unfold, or still feeling even just like depressed.
I
you
know
know
there's a lot of
but
depression.
but I see different phases of this. Like we're moving through some different phases, so even though things are hard, every new phase, I don't know, almost feels like my brain wants to like chop it up into 6-month phases, just to like make a point. But I keep seeing that there's always something that the future has to offer. You know what I mean? In however you spin it, something good is coming from every phase. So
Exactly.
just try to hold you and yours tight, and reflect on the I don't know, the mindset and the frame of mind you have. Like, we might be without A, B, and C, but what has this phase, even though that's true that we're without A, B, and C, what has this phase um, you know, allowed us to actually gain? And I just keep seeing as time passes that there are some beautiful benefits, like love, for example. All of us getting clear on what we want, and taking that list of priorities and throwing it out and just going, kind person I feel connected to. That's my list, right?
There you
That's
go.
that's like a beautiful thing, and it's only coming from all of us being lonely. So the lonely part is like, meh,
Yeah.
but the part where we get clear and we get motivated. So there's always an upside. So I hope that either I or something can help you find the upside in every phase, because I think there really
Right.
are some. I keep feeling spirit directing us towards the things that are beautiful that are happening. So
Right.
keep your head up, guys.
All right. And my best friend is building a house out there in Florida. So, and also, take the temperature of who would like to, we could do a little group thing. If I come out to visit you, we could have a little group thing somewhere
Yeah, that'd be
where
great.
everybody meets and we could do, talk,
Yeah.
and we could do
Yeah.
that when I start going out there. Right now, I'm a little nervous about traveling, but pretty soon it'll be carte blanche.
Yeah. Let us know, you guys, if you're in.
Yeah, let us know if you'd be interested in me. I know I'm gonna go to Chicago and do something with Mel, so.
That's great.
Yeah, okay, all
That'd
right,
be fun.
all right, honey.
Well, that's all. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. I know this was short, but she just wanted to say hi and give you guys another offer.
And it'll be up until the end of Sunday. So
Okay,
over the next couple days, if you want to go over, then treat yourself.
all right. Cheers,
Thank you.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.